Madness. So here's some quality RC bashing content. Took the tractor and tuned the jumps up a little bit. And we also had the racing drone chasing them around. There were two Traxxas Maxes. Neither one of them broke anything. Obviously, Traxxas Max indestructible. Arma self-destructed a few times. And a Hoss self-destructed pretty hard. Way too much power for how heavy that thing is. But a lot of fun and just total RC carnage.
Nice!
A little quick practice lap.
Why do I feel like this is going to cut my face off? I got it! That tree is gonna kill an RC car one day. I've gotten so close to it so many times.
Not in it though?
Not in it yet. Ah! I'm so scared of that drone, I can't focus.
Oh, we got it. Like an inch from oh, almost.
The stock ESC was a lot better about that. Whoa, it jumped backwards.
I double clicked it and it went in reverse.
Dude! He aimed right at you. That was intentional. What are the chances? Still landed a backflip with a broken A-arm. Oh, battery came unplugged. Good to go. Go! It's got a little tie rod guy.
Whoa,
I feel safer about that.
yeah. I feel like that one's not gonna hurt me as bad.
Does that record? All right, let's try to do a race before it gets dark because it'll be hilarious. Oh, Luke has got a staff shirt on. He's ready. He's got a staff member. No puppies on future have staff.
Too much power. You're on your wheels. You're facing that way.
In my RC videos, I'm gonna try to do a bash report. So bash report on the Arma Kraton. This knuckle I just rebuilt, it's holding up pretty well, except that the ball joint popped out of it one time on a bad landing. I'll take responsibility for that. The pinion gear keeps coming off, even with red Loctite. I'm only running a 13 tooth now. Keep the motor running a little cooler. It does like the 13 tooth with this setup, with this motor and a 6,600 milliamp 4S cheapo battery. Really good runtime with that setup. This right here had popped out several times, which means that the chassis is flexing in the center and it's pushing that out. You can see how that looks loose. That's just sitting in there. I need to order a new one of these. And this rod's actually bent. So that means the chassis is flexing a lot. However, the chassis does look really straight still. The problem with that chassis flexing is it makes wires unplug. You see those wires like right there. And it makes batteries unplug, and yeah. Also, the screws sheared off. You can see the screws sheared off there. That's where the wing should be mounted. It's down on there. So that's pretty jacked up. The screws sheared off in the aluminum. That nice thick piece of aluminum is great, but the screws couldn't handle it. This isn't quite bendy enough. That is also funny because this is what mounts this chassis brace. This wing comes all the way through here, so it's got some wobble in it. So I got to tighten all that up. Other than that, did pretty good. I need to upgrade these plastic ends and get a stronger center rod. Find a way to get the pinion gears to stay on. Probably put some aluminum knuckles in it. These steering links popped off like that all day long, and then the steering would kind of bind up. And pop them back on. Wish I could find a better way to fix that. Maybe you guys can point me in the right direction for some upgraded steering components. This is by far the best driving car and the best jumping. It just had to be worked on, 4 or 5 times throughout the day. Whereas the old Maxx over here was driven by like 4 different people and just beat the absolute crap out of, and had no issues, no complaints. Had probably 4 battery packs run through it instead of the one that went through the Kraton and had no problems. So there's another Maxx out here. It was also indestructible. You just cannot beat a Maxx. Should have bought an X-Max. But I think I'm going to get an X-Max anyways. This Kraton's going to be more for like racing and soft core bashing, let's call it, because it just can't handle the hardcore shit.